Alright, now we can click the record button. Hi chat, welcome to another stream. How y'all doing today? It's Monday, which means it is auto update day. This is also likely I don't wanna jinx it, but this is likely the last stream with this shitty headset. So I purchased a fancy one after doing some research, and it should be coming soon, hopefully. But anyway, welcome back. I screwed up the stream start today. I clicked start recording instead of start streaming, so for like 5 minutes I thought I was live, but I was very much not. But anyway, so Angelina X was first with the fake out, and Preox was first with the real one. Oh wait, no, maybe it was Arclight Slavic. I don't know. Anyway, welcome Angelina X, Even Typing, Preox, Arclight Slavic, and Deedelsp. Good to see you all again. Welcome back. You can't make me watch. I'm not making you do anything. You can do whatever you want. Happy Monday. I'm ready to watch you blow up the YouTube API. So I already ran it today. The weird thing is, and this is what I'm really confused about, the trace spec is in like the middle of the output. So somehow IO turned into unbuffered mode in the middle of this, which is confusing. Or to buffered mode. It should be unbuffered because it's to a terminal, but apparently not. Just a random chunk of text from the diff output up here. I could fix it with flush equals true, but I really don't care about the output of the script. But I almost got through all of the explains playlist, and I think there's fewer videos before the explains playlist, so I don't know, I've run the script 3 times now. I'll have to run it once more. Hopefully, maybe twice. And then I'll have to rerun it when I get a fancy Discord URL at some point, so blah. Blah. Hey, what's up, RKJ? Hello, hello. With the Bob's emotes. Good to see you again. How you doing? But yeah, I did run it earlier today, so I've already run out of my creditos for today. So unfortunately, I have to wait till tomorrow. But yeah, I already took a peek at auto update for today. It failed again due to the same user that it failed for last time. And we have an alarm to look at, and we have a bug to fix. At least one bug to fix, maybe 2 bugs to fix. We'll see. We have alarm to look at, which is that some run failed, like completely failed. So we're gonna go look at what this run was, and hopefully it's just like they closed a PR or something, and then we can write code to fix it later. But yeah, I'm in Firefox today because I opened it before stream. Oh, there's 2 in Deadlighter. Oh, well that's not good. Send and receive messages. Should probably get more GCP apps for you. Get a new Discord URL. Yeah, maybe. Or I'll just do it through multiple accounts. RKJ says first day back in the office tomorrow. Oh man, I don't think I will be going back to an office for a very long time. Pull. Okay. Huh. ZomDF coding, buddy. Are you in the stream? Please stop by occasionally. Okay, so this repo doesn't exist. Cool. It got deleted halfway through. What about, oh, I didn't mean to do that. What about this one? That's the same. It's the same. Oh. Weird. I guess they deleted the repo by the time. They created the pull request and they were like, snap delete. So we can just ignore those 2. Okay, cool. No bugs there. Although, in theory, if it got a 404, it should probably, I don't know. Maybe it should error, or maybe it should be fine on that. Let's see. I'll leave myself a note just in case. To do. If a repo is deleted between Q and run, it ends up in dead letter. Maybe made it private? No. If it was private, pre-commit.ci would have told them that they can't do it. Braid! Braid OG! Welcome to the stream. And Darbles, welcome back. Good to see you. Hello, hello. But yeah, we can kind of ignore that. Let me reply to the email from myself so that I can acknowledge the error. And then this was a fork of a repo that got deleted by the time it ran. Okay, cool. I can note that for myself, archive that email. And unupdate is in full swing right now. We enqueued 3.2k repos this time, which is huge. Looked like a fork of the new Aptors? Yeah, for sure. Darmo says, I'm playing with a Viber right now because it's funny. Interesting. If it started public and then was made private, wouldn't that be the equivalent to deleting for all intents and purposes? Yes, but pre-commit.ci would see it. Pre-commit.ci, so there is actually a race right now where if you have a public repo and you enqueue a run and then you make it private, pre-commit.ci will still run on the private repo. Yeah, because the public-private check only happens at the first part of the pipeline, and then everything after that, except for the I guess there is a premium check later, so they would just show up as not premium but still run it. So you can still like sneak a run of a private repo through racing, but like I didn't think it was worth defending against. I did reproduce it, but I didn't think it was worth defending against, so I didn't bother. But yeah, so they would have had to delete it, or I guess the other thing they could have done is they could have made it private and removed it from pre-commit.ci. That would have also worked. But the more likely thing is they just deleted it, probably because it was a fork, which makes sense. Have you ever placed a vibrator on a wooden bed? It makes a funny noise. I have not. Unsurprisingly, I guess. Crow, welcome back. Hello. MOTD is still sent to MOTD. It's true. Hashtag life hacks. Yeah. Gotta run pre-commit. Better public that repo. Yeah, if you flip your repo between public and private, I guess technically that allows you to sidestep things, but yeah. The queue did get pretty high today, but I also didn't have the pre-scaling, so the pre-scaling would have saved it a little bit. No, actually it wouldn't have, because it would have already been at 4. Unless this is 15? Yeah, I don't think it would have done anything. And this is the same spike we see every week because of the same ordering, but yeah. The hacks are leaked, time to get on my private repos. Yeah, I mean, if your workaround is to temporarily make your repository public, I feel like it's not worth defending against. Crow says, what is this for? This is for pre-commit.ci. Oh, I didn't do my set today. Today is auto update day. So what this graph is showing, then we're fixing some stuff. Yeah. So what this graph is showing is we enqueue all of the repositories to be updated, and then they're processed one at a time from this queue. And usually when they get processed, they trigger runs, which is what the orange part of this graph is. And the blue and green is how the auto-scaling group responds to load. So you can see like this queue got more than the trigger amount, so it caused a scale up. And then there was no activity for some amount of time, so it scaled down. But yeah, that's what this graph is. You know, it says GitHub action to public private repo to get free frequency. At that point, you might as well just write a GitHub action to run frequency high. Or to run pre-commit. Which, like, you can still do, and there's nothing stopping you from doing that. Catherine, hello, welcome back. But yeah, other than that one repo deletion and the same the same user bug as before, This went fine, I guess. The Armchair Journal. Hello, hello. Welcome back. Bonsoir, bonsoir. Good to see you again. But yeah, I'm gonna let this continue to run off screen. And we have a few things that we need to work on today. Sorry, just closing some tabs. Boop. Oh, I don't have a Chrome window open. Do I remember how to stream? How does this work? Turtle says, did you know that Glassware you can remotely manage your you can manage your at one point did you just deny list that user? Well, I'm gonna keep grumbling at GitHub until they fix their shit, because that user's not gonna be the last one that gets shadow banned. Well, I already there's been like 6 or 7 of them that have gotten shadow banned, so I know they're not the last one. Pavan Kumar P, welcome back. It has been a while. It's good to see you again. How are you doing? And Mahamdi, hello, hello, welcome, welcome. Yeah, and this is gonna be my auto update queue, which actually, is it done yet? No, we can probably merge some of them. Right, but the thing that I actually wanted to work on today is 2 parts. One was reported by Thomas Granger earlier today, which is that if you're, and this is stupid, GitHub has changed this flow like twice now. The original flow was fine. Basically, when you request adding a installation to an org that you don't maintain, it sends a request to the admins. And what GitHub used to do is it used to just redirect back to GitHub, but now it redirects to my app, and so I need to handle this auth callback with setup action equals request, which basically is going to be like, hopefully the admin approves it, and then you'll be able to manage this, but like, there's not really much I can do about this. Mommy says, good evening, indeed, indeed. Raisin says, your new stream time's 3:30 in the morning. Where are you? What time is it? Is it India right now? That would make sense. Well, I mean, it would have been 6:30 a.m., which, is that any better? The Saturday stream should be at a reasonable time. Well, a more reasonable time. I guess it's still at like 10 at night. But anyway, we're gonna try and fix this today. It should be pretty easy. But I am going to merge some of these first. My upstairs neighbors are tapping on the floor. I wonder if they can hear me. Which, like, yeah, I mean, it's gonna happen. Right, we have to zoom out so that these are clickable. This should just be a bunch of Pi upgrades. Pi upgrade upgrades. Oh, one. I already merged one of these earlier. Oh, this one's not done. Makes sense. That test suite takes 5 ever. Darmal says, sorry for tapping on the floor. I didn't mean to disturb you. That would be fucking hilarious if you were my upstairs neighbor. That would be wild. Oh yeah, I watched your stream the other day. At twitch.tv/Anthony Ryan's Code. That'd be, pretty wait, why didn't this one get merged? Did I just misclick? I must have just misclicked. Okay, uncheck this, and this, and this. And done. Okay. And then I can delete these from my inbox. Wait, what's that one? Oh, this is the, it has been deployed to dev email. Okay. Where's your proof that I'm not? Alright, tap 3 times if it's you, Darnballs. Are they tapping on the floor or jumping up and down on the floor? I can't really tell. That probably sounds about the same. Jack W. Burge, hello, hello. Welcome back. His pod piece, it doesn't, but that would be one way to know. Okay, so we already have another case for this redirect, I think. Request redirect. Actually, how is this gonna work? Because it's not gonna actually log them in. Wait, this is weird. This feels more like a bug in GitHub than anything. Because we have oh right, it's all in blueprints now. It's gonna be in the GitHub callback. Yeah. So we have an error case. We also have this case. So this is the normal case. It's supposed to send an auth code. And so if it doesn't send an auth code, they're gonna end up with this URL. Setup action equals request. Let's see if we can find that anywhere. Maybe it's documented. Christ. Oh, right. Yeah, because theirs is gonna fail in the same way. Theirs actually doesn't even handle this case. So GitHub setup action callback app. I don't fucking know. There we go. Oh, we got more points today. Authorize and request on application does return the code parameter. Yeah, this is exactly what I'm seeing. And this was asked literally a week ago. When a user requests his admin to install the app, the admin accepts, gets to the app. I get a URL like this. When the user authorizes a request, he gets back to this like that. Yeah. Interesting. Very interesting. So someone else has documented this as a problem. Why is this seems sketchy? 5.9.10.113. 5.9.10.113. Some random German domain. We're going to, is there a report this thing? How do I report this? How do I report this as garbage? This is clearly a ripoff of this here. These both are. Oh. Well, I am going to copy. I'm going to report this to GitHub because that seems like something worth doing. Support.github.com. GitHub support has made their support buttons really tricky, by the way. So you now have to go to contact us. You have to click this button. And then they try and funnel you through their forums even more. And this green button used to be the contact button, but it is no longer the contact button. Now you have to go here. Yeah, there we go. GitHub app authorization missing code for request. Hi, I'm seeing the exact problem that this user reported on Stack Overflow. Notably, when a user requests an application to be installed by the admin, they are not forwarded with an OAuth code. I believe this has regressed recently since I've gone through this flow before and it worked with my application. My application ID is pre-commit.ci. You can find the report against my application here. And we'll see what GitHub has to say about this. And hopefully they're like, oh yeah, shit, my bad. All right, I meant to put this. No. Oh, GitHub is redundant, right? App off, callback. There we go. Cool. Jenny Pie says, what are you working on today? Oh, and you've got the report spam thing. Report spam content. Do we still have that open? I have the IP address at least. Oops, I accidentally solved the captcha. /star. Oh, actually we do have it open. Example query. Additional details. Why is there a bunch of fucking white space in here? Why is there white space in here? Did they fuck up their text area? This side appears to be a copy paste. Honeypot of Stack Overflow, driving traffic there with malicious intent. Report web spam. Cool. Pro says, what does free mean next to my GitHub name? That means that my GitHub account is a free account. I'm not a pro account. I was paying for pro, but then I realized I wasn't using any of the features, so I got rid of it. Weird that Google was even displaying that. I would have thought bare IP addresses would have borked the SES code. Oh yeah, for sure. Yeah, the account isn't paying for support. Yep, exactly. I believe Stack Overflow allows copying content as long as it shows up below Stack Overflow. Yeah, because technically it's like CC2 or whatever. Thermal says, I'm just saying that y'all know way too much about Python to the point where it's sus, so I have to eliminate y'all. Oh no. By finding where he lives and tapping on the floor, yeah, exactly. I had to tap dance on the floor after pouring nitroglycerin onto said floor. Isn't nitroglycerin like not actually that explosive unless you light it on fire? Which like you would have to light it on fire, right? Good luck parsing NPM's version and doing anything reasonable with it. I don't think that's a solution which gives long-term stability. Okay. Technically did that one. Okay, so it's actually load bearing white space, yeah. Drupa says, any experience with Google Protobuf? Unfortunately, yes. Steve O'Bandito, hello, hello. Forest fire smoke is all over Toronto. Wait, really? AQI, Toronto. I would do it with my bot, but Toronto isn't, oh shit. That's really bad. Where's the fire? Forest fire map. That's the thing, right? This one. This one? Oh, it must be just US only. Send me a map. Send me a map. But that's unfortunate, Steve Bandito. Nitroglycerin can be set up with small things. It's the chemical explosive in TNT. No, it's not. The chemical explosive in TNT is trinitrotoluene. That's why it's TNT. Nitroglycerin is a different thing. What do you press for emoji keyboard on Linux? I don't know. I just memorized the like 2 emoji codes that I know. Which is 2603 for snowman and 1F643 for upside down smiley face. Those are the only ones that I know. Beetle says something is currently crowding my feet. Oh, Sudo's down there. That's unfortunate. BC fires. Oh, okay. I see. Oh, government in Canada has this website. So this is like kind of too big. So I can like click on this. Oh. Sugar Fatty. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Whoa, so it's all the way from up over here? That's coming to Toronto? What? The fire is way over here. And it's coming all the way down. That's nuts. Which means I mean even some of it is hitting like Michigan right now. Or is about to. So like my air quality is about to get shit. Or maybe already is and I just haven't gone outside. Yeah, it's already up to 60. Is this forecast? Or is this now? Like what is now? Pause. Like this says 721 at 9Z. So that's in the future. This is a prediction. Okay, so apparently my man, the fucking irony. One of the reasons that I moved was to avoid fire season, but haha, get fucked me. Um, hey, what's up, the Devil Kid? Check Mumbai AKI. Yeah, I know Mumbai is always terrible, and it's not due to fires. Oh, it's actually better than usual. Better than usual. Usually it's all red. Why isn't Kansas City in Kansas? Yeah. Yeah. Most of it's in Missouri, which is kind of fun. Thanks, Canada. Yeah. I bet it looks the closest measurement to the zip code. Yeah, it does. Yeah, the fire follows you. Yeah, I'm cursed. So it's my fault? Yep, 100%. What am I checking on the Dick Sword? Yeah. TNT, yeah. TNT is trinitrotoluene, which is different than dynamite. Dynamite is not TNT. That thing says exactly what I just said. The smoke has reached Scandinavia, says Jupa. Apparently Toronto has the worst air quality on the planet right now. Not sure if true or not, but someone on Twitter said so. It must be true. Yeah, everyone on Twitter. No one ever. There's straight facts. Twitter is a factual website only. There is no fake stuff up there. They both blow shit up. Yeah, it's true. It's true. Don't believe the lies. ACDC will tell you. Okay, so this is done now, so I can merge this. And I have a few more. We're gonna wait until the Ace Tilly wave goes, and then we can do those. But I guess the question is, should I fix this anyway, or should I keep it a bad request? Because it is technically a bad request. I open a support issue with GitHub. Looks like someone else has seen this as well. Oh, we gotta get that Stack Overflow link again. This one. Going to wait to see what they say before adding a special case redirect. In theory, I could redirect to either the login URL or the home page. But I want to confirm that this is a normal. This is or isn't a bug. I'm just wondering, should get it. Looks like someone else has seen this as well. Going to wait to see what they say before adding a special case redirect. In theory, I could redirect to either the login URL or the homepage, but I want to confirm that this is or isn't a bug. Cool. Updated version. Hello, hello. I want a version of Twitter where you can state facts just for the lols. Isn't that normal Twitter? Twitter source is anonymous or trust me, or some shitty graphic with no source. Yeah, it's true. Devilkid says, have you ever used the emoji mode of darksky.net? I don't know what darksky.net is. What is darksky.net other than... Oh, this is cool. Didn't know this was a thing. Apparently it's run by Apple? So is this like the measure of cloudiness? Wait, what's the blue? Oh, it's temperature. Oh, we don't want temperature. We want cloud cover? Oh, this is cool. Precipitation? This is a cool graph. This is a cool graph. UV index. Holy shit. This must just be current? Why would it be... Oh, I guess because this is the sunny part. Yeah, so if we go to like 12 p.m., it's right here. I got it. Okay, that makes sense. What is MSL pressure? Oh. Ozone. Remember? God, remember the fucking 90s? Where like all anyone ever fucking talked about was the ozone hole and how like it was gonna spell disaster? Like, oh, the ozone hole has grown today, or the ozone hole has shrunk today. And like, no one fucking talks about that anymore. Like, that was like a huge deal. But now it's just gone. Or now this is just not talked about anymore. It's not gone. It's still a problem, but what you got here, Ethan? Oh shit. That's some pretty bad AQI. God damn. Sugar Fatty says, thanks for your open source contributions. Yeah, no problem. Welcome, welcome. Apple bought Dark Sky last year. Oh, I see. I think Dark Sky started as a killer app and they bought it. Oh, it makes sense. Build off all their nice APIs. Yeah, that would happen. Choose emoji? Oh, where? English? Is there emoji? There's Pig Latin. Or am I supposed to just click on the emoji? What am I supposed to do? How am I supposed to do this? Teach me how to. Or was it in this drop down and I just missed it? Pig Latin? I don't think emoji. The whole healed? There's no way it did. Banning CFC did that? I'm pretty sure it's still a thing, right? 2019, the ozone hole is the smallest on record since its discovery. It is still a thing. Still a thing. Flight of an ozone sonde. I don't know what that is. Neural. Nifty. But welcome back, Scott91E1. Good to see you again. How you doing? Pretty sure you're also referring to 2019 and 2020 and 2018 and 2017. Wait, what? I'm confused. We fixed it, says Easy Light. How's it going, Easy Light? Tasty shrimp. Hello, hello. Well, the measures apparently worked. I mean, I guess to some extent, but still, there's still a hole there. Hello, hello. Good to see you. I don't know. Most of us probably aren't that old. Says RKJ. Shit. Winnipeg is also at 500. We fixed the ozone hole by rebranding it as the Earth's glory hole, since we're fucking the planet. That's pretty well said, Jenny Pie. Map of emoji. Oh, I see. What is this supposed to mean? Hey, look. I'm here, like, chilling with my smile, and everything else is like, meh. There's camels over here. Canadians. Where does this how does this map work? Oh wait, where did the smiley face go? Everything's meh again. Detroit. There is. Why do we not see Ann Arbor on this map? Here it is. I guess we're all meh. How does this work? What does it do? Is it just like scrape Twitter or something? I think the aliens get in through the Earth glory hole. Oh no. Cook CV, hello. Hello, morning. How can I easily make search result with pagination by using MySQL and PHP? Pagination is an interesting problem. You can implement like a not great version or like a passable version just by using limit and offset in MySQL. But the problem is if you add or remove elements while you're paginating, then things get all sorts of messed up. And most websites just like do this completely wrong. Like GitHub, if you if you delete something on a page and then go to the next page, you're going to be missing one item between those two pages. Which is just kind of how it works. It's just kind of annoying. But yeah. The ozone layer of CFCs hadn't been banned. Huh. So it would have gotten worse. So why were we able to solve this climate problem, but not not the current catastrophe? How are we supposed to get to space? The ozone hole allowed us to get in space. I don't think that's how it works. Sugar Patty says, what is your day job? How do you get the time to write open source? Ha. All of my open source is entirely in my free time. I don't get time at work to work on open source. Or I guess I technically could get time at work to work on open source, but I would have to put a very strong reason for it and attach a business reason to it. And then I would have to forfeit the copyright on that to my work. And I don't have any interest in doing any of that. That sounds like fucking pain in the ass for literally no benefit. Most of the ozone destroying gases were replaced by others that are just highly potent greenhouse gases. Yeah, I mean, you're not wrong, Tasty Shrimp. The chlorofluorocarbons were just changed with different propellants. Does the maple leaf mean that the forecast is getting high? Oh yeah, well, we should look at that and figure out whether they're blazing it up there. Yeah, what's going on here? Oh, what? Does it just like average them from all over the place? The fuck? Oh, damn. Where did it go? I feel like we're chasing these. Oh, there's a couple of them. Oh, we can't zoom any further. Yeah, I don't know. They're just in the. There's a fucking rocket over here. Up in the Great White North. Yeah, I wonder what this graph is. I wonder how this works. An apple over here. Some fish, chilling. It must be like emoji provided by emoji1. The finest emoji you can use legally. Emoji as a service. Oh man. I feel like this was a joke that I made like 6 years ago, but now it's actually a thing. So they just like hired artists and then licensed their drawings of emojis. Wild. Damn. Some big dollars over here. Fucking Nintendo's using their emoji. But anyway, I still don't know. I still don't understand this map. It's Leppy. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Maybe the ozone hole is just a way to let the heat out. Just based on temperature? This is technology. We share weather information using emoji. Darble says check dick sword again. What am I supposed to look at? There's no more on TNT. There's just a picture of legs. Don't tell Marcia there's feet. Humidita says it was a one-liner fix. CFCs were in spray cans as a propellant. Now we use other things. Same for fridges. Don't fridges still use CFCs for their coolant? I feel like they still use, what is it? Wait, is it ethylenes that we're seeing CFCs? I forget. I did a lab in college where we actually synthesized some of the more common CFCs. Also, we used chloroform. Chloroform is a very common solvent in organic chem, which is a CFC. Hey, what's up, Applebona? Hello. It's good to see you. It's been a while. Welcome back. What are you working on today? Well, we were gonna work on this, but I'm pretty sure it's a bug in GitHub, so we're gonna skip working on this for today. So the next thing that I want to work on is to make this. Auto update has failed for the last 3 weeks in a row, so we're gonna finally do the solution that I didn't want to do, and make this update install webhook more resilient to invalid calls, which is basically just gonna be recalculating all the information and populating the whole thing at once. Yassine says, just hope for the next balance patch and it will be fixed. Humans are OP. Oh no. Yeah, CFCs are particularly volatile and easy to control and manufacture, so we could stop the new release. CO2 is much harder to control. Yeah, that's true. That's true. Jenny Pie says, how do you separate work code and your own code? Can Stripe claim ownership over all the code you write? So the legal boundaries here are very wishy-washy. The way that I separate it in a meaningful manner is I don't do development on I don't do personal development on my work laptop, and I don't do work development on my personal laptop. So I separate them by having a completely separate device that I do work on. That said, depending on some contracts, they can claim rights to work that I do outside of work, which is kind of bullshit. But for instance, Yelp had a clause for this in their employment. Now they didn't enforce it, but if like push came to shove and I was working on something outside of work that was potentially a competitor to Yelp or like involved, similar data or like similar ratings. Like if I would have built a rating system while I worked at Yelp, Yelp could have sued me and taken ownership of that code. Now I didn't, so like, wasn't a big deal, but it could have been. We used to have to run the code past legal to contribute anything to open source. Yeah, depending on the company, they will set up things like that. But yeah. Some set the fire in Canada to cover the fact they have COVID. Now I'm coughing due to smoke, not COVID. Oh no. It's an e-ass. Wait, what? Don't let your memes be dreams. Rupa says, have you tried Copilot? Thoughts? Yes, I have. I have indeed. Feet where? Yeah. In the same class, but not as opponent. Okay. Cool. All the code I write at home is my code. All the code I write at home is my code. Right. Chloroform is very useful and your kids just won't shut. So that's another old wives' tale. It would take a very, very long time with a rag of chloroform to knock someone out. Like it would take like a minute ish, a minute plus. It's not one of those. It's not like they show in movies where like they put a chloroform rag over someone's face and then they're immediately conked. It does not work that way. Um, but yeah. Apparently, they went from CFCs to be stopped using in 1994 to HCFCs, and they stopped using those in 2020s to now HFCs. Huh. They're just like slowly reducing the amount of chlorine. So the reason that the CFCs were problematic is ionizing radiation very often plucked off a chlorine radical, and then a chlorine radical would interact with the ozone and produce oxygen and chloroxane or CLO essentially. And that was also a radical. And so then that would attack other ozone molecules, and you would get kind of this chain reaction from just one CFC molecule taking out several ozone molecules. And so eliminating that radicalization reaction or whatever, ionization, I don't know, chemistry. I used to know this shit, but don't really know it anymore. But eliminating CFCs made that not a thing. Yassine says, how would you go about getting data from an async promise to an external variable in JavaScript? I used Redis, but it seems like a hack more than a solution. By the way, JavaScript is not one of my main languages. It sucks and I hate it, no offense. So, the problem with promises is, well, not entirely. If you're using promises in async code and you want to get a variable out of the internal part of the promise, you have to use async in your calling code, and then you would have to await it. So basically, anytime you introduce async, everything now needs to be async for it to be usable. Or you make a callback and you end up in callback hell. It's one or the other. Webform also doesn't hold for that long. Yeah, it's true. Drukpa says, should developers be paid outside of work? Yes, absolutely. Because we're generally thinking of that one bug or thing that bothered outside of work hours. Oh, you mean like doing work stuff outside of work? I thought you meant like doing open source stuff outside of work. I don't know. I don't think so. I think I don't work on work at all outside of work. If you work on work outside of work, that's you. But I would not recommend that. But yeah. Emma says, knock someone out. I was talking about forcing them to drink. So if you drink chloroform, it's just gonna poison you. It's not gonna knock you out. Like you're almost certainly just gonna vomit it immediately. Async chance success. I mean, async is just like kind of shitty everywhere. Chicken Fatty says, do you choose Kubernetes or other? Well, I don't maintain any Kubernetes, so currently other is the best distinction there. But yeah. Oh, it looks like I already added account name here. Did I not use it somewhere? Oh, I think account ID was the next one that I needed. The music got stopped. Please continue. What happened with your Google API limits? I've been running it once a day. We are now up to beginning of 2020. March, April of 2020. January, February, March, April. Yeah, April of 2020. But still ran API limits, so I'll run it again tomorrow. But you can see, even back in 2020, I still didn't have my full YouTube description. So like I didn't list Twitch, I didn't list Twitter. I listed GitHub, but like just my stream GitHub. Now we're adding all these links back. Oh, I guess it was here. Okay. But anyway, added some more links here. But yeah, still ran out of GitHub APIs. Son of a bitch, screw it. I'm just gonna get some arsenic and cyanide and force them to eat 100 grams. I mean, that was 100 grams? 100 grams of you don't need that much cyanide. 100 grams of cyanide would be like a clump like this. I don't know how you could force somebody to chomp all that. That would be a lot. Wait, what do you what is 31M? Also, pro tip about the end sequence that everyone seems to get wrong. You don't need the 0 here. Everyone seems to add it there. You don't need it. You can just do bracket M. Oh, motherfuck. I pressed the wrong button. Let's see. Oh, we didn't even need dash D. We can use a bling string. Ready for this? 31M. Hello. Bling string. Whoops. 33. Oh, it's just red. Okay. Cool. Cool. Yeah, imagine if arsenic and cyanide cancel each other out. They don't, but the irony of that would be pretty funny. But yeah, this is what my email looks like after auto update day, in case you were curious. Look at all those. 637. Okay, we can merge all those real quick. You went to school for chem or bio? Haha, joke's on you. I went to school for biochem. Both of them. But then halfway through my schooling, I was like, fuck this noise, and did CS. Yeah, I will delete them all, but first I have to actually action on all of them first. So we're gonna do this. All right, we cut off at T. Color code. Boop, boop, boop. Oh, you did 2 sugar fatty? Nice. What was your reason for switching? See, the dumb thing is I was really good at biochem also. I just didn't like doing labs, and I didn't like paying a fuck ton of money to buy the textbook written by the goddamn instructor. That always felt like super shitty to me. Like, oh yeah, well, Professor blah 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 and Professor blah blah blah's book. That'll be $400 fucking dollars. Oh, and yeah, we put a CD in the back that's very specific to the exact year that we released this. And we change all the homework problems every year. So guess what, motherfuckers? No resale value. But with CS, you could just like not buy the textbook because most of the material was online anyway. Honestly, my data structures and algorithms professor, his lectures, he literally just opened Wikipedia and just scrolled through Wikipedia and talked about it. That was his fucking lecture, which like makes me think, was it a good idea to spend that much money to go to school just to read Wikipedia? But yeah, I did figure out a neat hack for not paying for textbooks though. For the classes that didn't have the like online CD bullshit. For ones that just like change the problems every year. Just oh, this is gonna sound fucking creepy. You just find the cutest girl in the class and you hang out with them, and they bought the textbook, so then you don't need to buy the textbook. This is what I did for discrete math, because I was not about to buy that textbook. That worked great. She even like cooked me dinner and shit. I was so oblivious. I was not the most clever, but yeah, mistakes are made. Next time, I guess. So many emails, yeah. I think it's weird to have a double init in all my folders. Kind of not clear. Yeah, I don't like init.py either. Technically, in Python 3.4 and above, 3.3 and above, whenever PEP 420 was added. PEP 420, blaze it. 3.3. Okay, I was right. Technically, you don't need them, although a bunch of tools don't handle PEP 420 properly. MyPy, and to some extent PyTest does some weird stuff with it, but you technically don't need them. Docking is hard, yeah, it was pretty hard. It's like people do super realistic 3D modeling, think about surface imperfections, and how they could model certain surfaces. So do sex ed teachers. You know what? Never mind. Wait, what? True textbook bracket scam. Yeah. I had the same in CS where we had to buy the books off the lectures. Oh, well, I got lucky. PewDiePie says after Anthony takes biochem and computer science. Oh, what is this? I mean, if that's it's Christopher Walken, right? Yeah, that dude. I'm somewhat of a scientist myself. Yeah. That's so lame. My CS professors gave us the PDFs for the class. Oh, that's fucking 60, Buendico. That's legit. That doesn't work for everyone? You mean the only girl? I mean, some classes were pretty ratioed like that, but not all of them. Kids who were born in the last 10 years would not even know what a CD is. Yeah, that's true. Compact discs are no longer a thing. Rule number 1, don't be unattractive. Yeah. Hey, what's up, Fixer Jake? Hello. I did that for discrete math too. Cute girl was taking it as a math elective for some reason. Oh, I actually don't know why. Why was she taking that class? I don't even remember what her major was. Don't think it was computer science, but I also shrugs. You can also send the author a message, and most of the time they'll be able to supply you with a printable copy of the book at only the cost of well printing. Oh, interesting. Not Christopher Walken? Wait. Wait, what? Oh my god, you're right. They look very similar, though. Oh, in fact, I don't even have to. I don't even have to scroll. I don't think Steve Buscemi looks like them. And neither does any of these three. But, hmm. Yeah, you're right. I fucked it up. Good call, chat. I don't know my celebrities apparently. I feel like I haven't watched any movies with the Defoe guy. I have seen Christopher Walken in at least a movie. I don't know which movie, but surely one of them. If there's no cute girl in the class, then we go to Pan B, suck on the professor. Aw. You deserve that, bunk, Ginny Pie. Theory says, have you discovered any cool libraries lately? Like the, No? Do people go to libraries? I feel like people don't go to libraries anymore, especially with COVID. But no, I have not discovered any. Oh, do you mean programming libraries? You probably mean programming libraries. Duh, of course you mean programming libraries. Why would you mean anything else? No, I don't really use libraries all that much. Plan D. Spider-Man. I've probably seen the Spider-Man movie then. But I probably just thought it was Christopher Walken while watching the movie. uh yeah. Green Goblin. I don't know that movie. That doesn't sound familiar. John Wick? I didn't see John Wick. Speed 2? That like the knockoff Fast and Furious movies? Fucking hell. Okay. So what are we doing? Not this repo. This repo. So I need to add more fields here. What are all the fields of... Oh, that was weird. What are all the fields of that thing? Oh, maybe I was in the right repo. Web data install. Okay, so we have install ID. We need account ID, account type, and plan, which are currently not specified over here. Naritex FN, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Darmels, you're getting bonked too. Have bonk. Speed 2 is where it's on a boat because you can't slow down a boat. It checks out. Seems legit. What? I don't know what you're talking about. Oh shit, I deleted an email I didn't want to delete. Oh, well. I guess it'll... I don't remember what it was, so... I just remembered I had 5, and now I have 4 emails, so clearly something happened there. Wow, AppVeyor finished before Azure Pipelines? I guess it's because I have a bunch of stuff queued and I don't really use AppVeyor all that much. Okay, let's figure out how to get the rest of that form in. Oh no, Darmbles enjoyed the bonk. Oh, this is not working. My Norwegian newspaper today, 1 in 5 Americans think that there are microchips in the coronavirus. That doesn't sound that far-fetched. People are fucking stupid in the US. What can I say? That seems low, says Details. Yeah. Chicken Fatty says, does Stripe work from home indefinitely? No. So some of the Stripe offices have actually opened, I think. Not in the US, though. I don't know if that's true. I actually don't pay too close attention because I don't care. But yeah, Stripe will open offices eventually. I think the plan right now is in 2022, but yeah, something like that. Notice says, "Are you the 5 Americans? Am I all 5 of them?" I'm 4 reasonable people and 1 unreasonable person. Yeah, the other 4 have been brainwashed already. The other 4 have 5G, RKJ. Actually, no. The percentage of that. The percentage of people that have vaccinations is not that high. Delusional Aaron says we're all chipped, man. Right. Clip T9M, hello, welcome back. Can you describe good use cases of decorators? So, well, the batteries on this are finally done. Oh, or it's broken. Hello? Stop it, blinky light. This one blinks fine. But this one is, oh, now it stopped. Whatever. Can you describe good uses of decorators? So, to be honest, most of my uses of decorators are either satisfying some framework that uses decorators, or hacks, or a specific code where I need to run something before and after. I can actually show you all of my decorator uses. all repos grep dash e space star @ in Python files, and we grep. I got your Tox, and holy shit, Tox uses a lot of decorators. Tox and PyTest. Oh, this is also gonna match parameterize. Grep. Let's just do grep dash v test underscore and grep dash v underscore test. That'll get rid of tests. And then grep dash v tox dev. I could just combine these all. PyTest dev. And then we're left with my uses of decorators, which has a lot of, well, we could probably get rid of property and class method and static method and parameterize. That's not a decorator. Oh, and fixture. PyTest.fixture. Okay, so a lot of them are context manager uses of decorators, not writing my own decorators. Oh, writing my own decorators. That's what you're actually asking, which means we're not looking for calls. We're looking for definitions. And so for those, we'll look for functools.wraps, since I'm good about wrapsing stuff. And this decorator is a hack. This is for before and after behavior in Babby. Let's actually do dash B1? B before or after? Must be before. I guess that would make sense. A would be after. Yeah, here we go. So now I can actually get the decorator, the name of the decorator. So yeah, this is a hack. This is the same hack, but slightly different. These are all from YouTube videos. And actions, edit actions, selections, and clearing selections. So these are the 4 things in my text editor that I wrote decorators for. This is a bad grep. Should have a backslash here on the regular expression. And then these are stuff in PyTest. And this is a hack. This is another hack. So I honestly don't use decorators all that often. But most of the ones that I used are before and after behavior or hacks. I'm pretty sure we just hit 2.5 vaccinated out of 5. Yeah, that's true. Canada just passed the US though. To be honest, if my FBI agent wants to watch even half the things I do, I'd honestly clap because they really have a gut of steel. Oh no. PewDiePie says Python decorators are brain fucking me. Well, I do have a video about them that maybe can unbrain fuck. Yeah, there you go. Check out the first one. Apparently there's other decorator videos as well, but Jack Bird says, do you not like the Flask usage of decorators? I think Flask is kind of fine. They're using it as a registration mechanism, which is another reason you would use decorators. My chatbot actually uses, oh wait, there should be more decorators than the ones I found. Oh, you know what? The other ones are pure registration, so they don't actually return a new function. They're just side effects. They're pure side effects. Again, hacks. But PyUpgrade and Edgeround Comma and my chatbot use decorators as well for the same reason. Wish there was something between Flask and Django. You could go with Pyramid. Probably don't want to use Pyramid. Pyramid's more complicated than Flask. Want to master decorators? Learn Django. Oh yeah, yeah, that's true. Sugar Fatty says, what is something you think needs to be automated right now? I mean, beyond the things that I've already tried to automate, like code formatting and other stuff. I don't know. Do you mean like AI automation, or like what kind of automation are you looking for? Grandma says, "I'm shocked I haven't been banned yet." You're pushing it, Darmbles. You're pushing it. Do you often collect imports inside namespaces? No, never. I don't write code in init.py. Oops. All repos list files. Init.py. And then xargs wc-l sort-rn. It's fine files. Let me do output paths. Okay. These are the init.pys that contain actual code. Not mine, not mine, not mine, not mine, not mine, not mine. This one, because we had to do some hacks, this was for this sponsored stream. Not mine. This was to demo circular imports, I think, in my YouTube videos. This is the first one that has contents, and this is for namespace package hackery, which is not needed anymore, I think. I don't really remember specifically. These are for more videos, and then everything above that is 0. So this is literally the only time that I've written code in init.py in my public source code. 2 lines for namespace packages, which I don't even think is necessary anymore. I quite like using decorators as a registration mechanism, mostly for lambda lists. Yeah, you can. Like, that matters to you right now? I don't know. Cleaning my house? Oh, Coder Snacks. You asked a question and I missed it. Sorry. Would you ever consider using light mode? I do in some apps, like GitHub. I use light mode because their dark mode is too dark. Twitter, I use light mode because their dark mode is also too dark. But you're probably asking like terminal and text editor. I've tried some light modes. I haven't found any that I like so far. Also, like, Ubuntu's dark mode is not really all that dark because it's shaded around purples. Oops. What did I just click on? Okay. I think all these things are done now. Oh, I guess I forgot to do my open source stuff since last stream. Wait, why is this one not merged? I must have just skipped it. Merged now. Oh, then we have... Again. Did they actually fix the things I wanted them to fix? Maybe. I don't know. We'll find out later when it passes or it doesn't pass. Okay, cool. But yeah, I don't really use light mode. I mean, I use whatever one I feel like looks the best, personally. Coach Next says, would you say most of your programming skills came from open source projects or from your full-time work experience? I think I've definitely learned more stuff, like more complexity and more depth and more, you know, mastery of topics from open source work than from work. But I also think like my first job was the time that I learned the most in a period of time. If that makes sense. So I felt like school was not that great for learning tech stuff. My first job was very much like, here's like a whole bunch of like learning how things work and how, you know, organizations function and all that other stuff. And like school did not prepare me. I feel like school did not prepare well for jobs at all. That's just the way that works, I guess. Raisin says, so I recently used a repo inside my repo, and not as a submodule, but just copy pasting into the working folder, and then PyTest now breaks all its tests, maybe because of the namespace. Yeah, that could be. Or because it sees init.py is in a place, and it's like, oh, I'm going to change the import path. Could be it. You could try import mode equals import lib. That might fix it. I don't know, that's kind of the recent hammer that we've been telling people, oh yeah, imports are broken, try this experimental option that may or may not do what you want. Often doesn't. First Next says, light mode keeps me awake. It counteracts the lo-fi when I'm working. Oh, does lo-fi put you to sleep? It probably does that to me too, but like, I don't really listen to lo-fi or this type of music outside of streaming. Chops to the max. Hello, hello. Only monsters use light mode. I guess I'm a monster now. What would you do if you were the only person that does most of the work and fixes in a company and not getting paid enough? Quit. Ask for money and or quit. Like if you don't feel like you're being paid well, before you quit, get another job. Man, just like chain of advice, like things that I fucked up. Don't quit before you have another job. You're gonna make more money by switching jobs. Don't stay at a company too long. Like 3 things I wish I could have told myself way before. Hey, what's up, Keller Marku? Hello, hello. What are the skills that would put you ahead of other juniors? Well, I'm not a junior myself, but I assume you're speaking from the perspective of like, what would I recommend juniors learn in order to move on up? And that's a hard question because it depends on what you already know and like what you're good at and like what you're trying to focus on, like whether you're trying to be like an organizational leader, whether you're trying to be a technical leader, or whether you're trying to be, you know, domain expert, or like any of these different sort of archetypes of more senior developers. Yeah, I don't know. That's a hard question to answer. And it really depends on like what you want to be among those sorts of things. Look for a new job. Company will never fix this or pay you more. Yeah, 100%. What are some tells that a person writes advanced Python code? Honestly, that one's kind of hard to answer because I think the more advanced a person gets, the simpler their code gets. Whereas, you know, somebody who like knows a lot about particular things might write unmaintainable, complicated code. So, yeah. Curtis Next says, yes, true, I agree. Get another job first, then quit. Yeah. What if instead of getting you more money, they give you a potato instead? Well, I feel like a potato wouldn't help for anything, right? Is tech lead the highest honor? It depends. Depends on what you want to do. And it depends on how your company structures the roles around that sort of stuff. Because like, I'll take like Yelp and Lyft as examples. Their role of tech lead was mostly around being a generalist in being both technically savvy and being a organizational leader. It was not, you know, specifically focused on being an organizational leader. But other companies, such as Lyft, treat tech lead as specifically an organizational leader. Like they are trying to project how the team functions with all of its neighboring teams. And it's not necessarily the archetype where like you are specifically a technical. You're not leading technically. Okay, that was like a 3-way bad pun. You are not a tech lead from like the Stripe definition is not necessarily somebody who is extremely technical. If that makes sense. Like I would not, like I was forced into a box at, well, not forced into a box. I chose to push myself into a box at Lyft and Yelp, where I wanted to fit their definition of tech lead, which meant I needed to be a generalist across all of the things that make up, you know, a senior or a staff engineer. Machine Mob, thank you for the follow. Welcome. But at Stripe, I'm a little bit more comfortable saying, okay, you know, other person on my team, you are very passionate about doing this like roadmap driving and like the, you know, team charter and like all that other stuff. I don't really care about that personally. Like that doesn't interest me. It does. It's just not the thing that I'm the most interested in. So I'm happy to let them take that, you know, that archetype, fill that role, while I can focus on, you know, driving technical direction, like technical direction, or like architecting solutions to problems, or like figuring out what the biggest problem and then solving it is. So it depends. It's yeah, it depends. Or take a vacation, they'll miss your presence. Yeah, that could be like take a long vacation, see what they like. If you're running the show and there's no one else there, like taking a long vacation can force that issue a bit. Yasin says, I'm gonna make the code base mix of Python, C, and JavaScript so I can pressure them. The tests were made Python and the API tests were made with C. Good luck to the next employee. Oh no. Louis says, so if I write no code at all, it means I'm infinitely advanced. Yeah, I mean, to some extent, yeah. Dino says, also depends on the phase of reorganization your company is. Oh yeah, yeah, reorgs. Reorgs and company size also matter a lot in that as well. So like Stripe, I would definitely describe it as big fucking company. Stripe is huge. To the point where like I didn't quite realize just how big Stripe is when I joined, and maybe I would have not if I knew. If I knew everything, I definitely wouldn't. But that's for another day. But like a small company, like 100 and fewer employees, your role as a tech lead is necessarily going to involve a lot more stuff, and your role as an engineer is necessarily going to involve a lot more stuff. Like just an example, I started at Yelp and there were 115 engineers, and by the time I left, there were about 600. And at the beginning, I was on the consumer team, and it was 15, 20 people, and it was one of the biggest teams. And at the time, consumer was responsible for front end, back end, the mobile site, the user-facing site, the web frameworks, the security frameworks. Like, basically, the consumer team was not really just a web team. It was also a infrastructure team, and it was also a deployment management, testability. Like you had to wear all the hats in every range of development. But as Yelp grew, those particular focus areas split out into their own dedicated teams and organizations, and so they, you were able to specialize more on particular things that you were solving. And you had a you actually had front end developers that weren't stuck doing both front end and back end, and they could focus on the things that they were good at instead of having to sacrifice them and be more of a generalist. But yeah. JPI says, do you mentor juniors in your role now, and what would be impressive for them to know? So I would if the need and the situation arose. It hasn't yet, mostly because my team is fairly senior, and like the people that the interns that we got were decided on who was going to mentor them earlier on before I had joined. So and I guess there's also like there's this thing called DevStart which I've talked about it on stream. I think the way that Stripe organizes onboarding is really bad, and they're making strides to fix it, but I think they need to just kill the whole idea instead of trying to fix it, because they are fixing some of the complaints that I had with it, but like not the overarching complaint, which is that like you could end up in a project that sucks, and you could end up with a mentor that sucks, and your project or mentor could be completely unrelated to the work that you do and won't be relevant to getting you up to speed on how Stripe does stuff. And the other aspect of it that they fixed is the onboarding was focused around having it deliverable, and they've cut that part out, which is good, because like often you would have like my onboarding project never fucking shipped, never. Like we spent like 2 weeks building this like convoluted feature, and then they're like, never mind, we're not gonna ship this. We don't need this functionality. After we 20 or 30,000 lines of code later. JK, we don't need this. But like having it being focused on shipping produces this problem that's common. It's common in mentorship situations like this. It's common in internships. It's common in like part-time work where you decide on you like scope out this project that they're going to build during some fixed period of time, some fixed window of time, and you know, scope it, and engineers fucking suck at scoping, first off. So even if you scoped it properly, which most don't, so it usually doesn't finish in that period, in that time period. And like my onboarding project was a similar project to that. Like we had a team of 5 or 6 of us, and you know, the project was not scoped very well, and it was this like terribly deep tree of nested dependencies. So like, in order for any other person to start work, someone else had to complete work, and so you know, it was really hard to sort of waterfall that down and and get a project done. But the problem is, like, if you scope or schedule work around like having large deliverable that happens in a fixed period of time, and then that person is gone afterwards, there is a good chance that one of two things happen. Either they don't complete it in that time period, or at the end they rush and ship the whole fucking big thing in one big push at the end. And I see this happen all the time. Like, it's really easy to decide that that's how you're gonna deliver your thing at the end, instead of doing like incremental work along the way. So even if it doesn't ship the whole project, they can still say, you know, I built this thing, or like I worked on this process, or like I delivered on this. And I think like a better way to scope this, and like this is kind of what the Stripe the Stripe onboarding is moving more towards, is that you have somebody just do normal bug fix, feature development, etc. Like integrate onto a team and like work on some amount of tasks that a normal team would work on. Because then you get the same hands-on experience of like doing actual development work, but you're not likely in this dead-end Big Bang project that may or may not ship. Lightballer, thank you for the follow, and Leslie Danil, thank you for the follow. Welcome, welcome. Hopefully you're doing well. I prefer Techmaster. Tech leads don't lead technically. Gotcha. Yeah. Technically, you're not leading technically. Yeah. Exactly. To start do the thing my old company did, where they pull all the new hires into a training program and wait for them to get good enough to be released to a potential team. No, so they schedule this like 3-week period. The first week is all just like HR video bullshit, where you sit through, you know, the same pre-recorded talks or sit in Zoom calls with, you know, the 100, 200 other people. And then the second and third week are a dev start program where you work on a project with a mentor from a team. Usually just trying to do it to get a promo. But no, then after the second week, you start on your actual team. So then you do another onboarding with your own actual team, which like seems silly to me. But Sarcastic Dante, hello, hello, good to see you. Why do I have a notification? Oh, this person. I will look at this later. I will look at that later. I don't really want to view it. Okay. All right. So let's peel this back a little bit now that we've talked all that out. Okay. So we need account ID. That's what's missing. And we need account type. And we need plan. Plan is going to need another API request. So guys, Dante says Polish flag in the avatar getting interesting. Yeah, it's true. It's true. There was someone in chat from Poland the other day. I don't remember who though. and as soon as they said that, I was like, ah, do you know Sarcastic Dante? But then I was like, oh, of course, Poland is fucking huge, so there's like no way. Okay, so what we need to do here is change this call to take this and this. Also, well, this is nullable, so maybe it's fine to not do that. Blueprints, GitHub. Pretty sure I do this in here. Install set plan. Oh, I have to make a API call. Yeah, we can do this. Get marketplace. That's what it was. Get marketplace plan. Okay, so we're going to do a little bit of copy paste. Update install. API get marketplace plan with account ID. I was like, wait a minute, there's no API token here. I guess it uses the server-to-server ones. Cool. Okay. We can just add this in here, I guess. Plan equals GitHub API dot API get marketplace plan account ID. Do something like this in a bit. I guess Dante says, wait, what? Yeah, let me see if I can find them. Get Poland logs 2021 7 something. Maybe they just said PO. Oh, there we go. Greetings from Poland. From Addy05. Oh yeah, it would have been PL. Yeah, you're right. Yeah, you're right. Right. JPy says, how mad would you be if somebody made Python static like TypeScript did to JavaScript? Oh, that'd be great. I like my types. But this thing already exists. Check out this video, oops, where I talk about MyPyC, which is a static typing MyPy compiler, which makes zoom fast Python. Lawless Pantsu Shot. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Did TypeScript make JavaScript obsolete? No. I think what they mean, Coder Snacks, is that you can have static typing based JavaScript, which is static meaning statically typed. Yeah, as Movie Jamala says. Yep, 100%. Welcome to the stream, Lawless Pantsu Shot. Funny name. Easy peasy. Yeah, was your goal to get me to say that? Because you did it. Good job. GG. Okay, so I think what we need to do here is have this instead return an install and have like a type for this. And set install.account name and account ID equals install.account ID. And what else do we need? Suspended, we need account type. Account type, install.account type. And then suspended, install.suspended. Yeah, something like this. Probably in that order. Yeah, that seems fine. Lawless says, I'm learning Python, so don't mind me watching. No, of course. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Watch as much as you want. And if you're learning Python, you might check out my YouTube channel, where I have a lot of educational videos on a bunch of different topics. The easiest way to look at them is through this GitHub URL, which has a list of all the videos. So, because GitHub playlists are kind of garbage. YouTube playlists are kind of garbage. So this is a much easier way to find what you're looking for. So if you wanted to look about MyPy, for example, you could see that this is an introduction to typing, and there's a whole bunch of other MyPy videos that I have. But yeah, check that out. Nobran R says, Python newbie here. Thanks for breaking some of this down. Yeah, no problem. Always happy. Okay, so MyPy should be mad now. For two reasons. One, this type is wrong here, and two, these are wrong here, and then three, this is not the right thing. Yeah, tuple stir rule. Yeah. Maybe we should make an install type here. Yeah, maybe we copy the same type from over here. Yeah, because we already have this, so we just need this. Yeah. Oh, music has stopped again. Which means I probably should have filled up my water by now. Yep, I'm gonna go do that. I'll be right back. I'm gonna go fill up my water, and I will see you in a bit. Hello, I'm back. Oh, yeah, I do have my water. I was like, did I leave it in the kitchen? No, trying to get Movie Jamal says the Anthony Explains playlist is a great resource. Would recommend for any Python learners. Those are. Thank you, Movie Jamal. Those are. That's high praise. Kelly Monkey says, how did you make your chatbot? Is there a video about that? For better or worse, most of the chatbot was written on stream. So you could probably find some of the videos. I wonder if YouTube search has any help for that. Let's see. Anthony writes code chatbot. Well, this is when I turned it async. Damn, look at that hair. I guess this was pandemic, so like I hadn't gotten a haircut. So I think the unfortunate thing is the first bunch of work on the chatbot was before I streamed. Wait. Oh, I guess I worked on this. I built a small Twitch chatbot using async IO. How is that different from this one? I don't fucking know. Well, I don't know. I don't know, chat. But yeah, in theory, some in the YouTube videos. But maybe I could make like a small tutorial about it. Oh yeah, as Mumi says, the stream VODs are on YouTube, but you have to go through hundreds of hours. Yeah, exactly. Why do programmers confuse Halloween with Christmas? Because Oct 31 equals Deck 25. Yeah, good times. Yeah, right, sarcastic Dante, with the Russian bots. Clip T9M says, did the chatbot have attention or is it rule based? What do you mean? What do you mean? What does that mean? What do you mean by attention? Does it read all the messages? Yeah, it reads all the messages. Is that what you're asking? Is it sentient? No. Hey chatbot, is this Nano? Is this Emacs? Not yet. Is it like a deep learning? No. It's a pilot regex. No, I don't. So there's no deep learning here. Other than me learning. Okay, so actually I think what I can just do is have GitHub and then install and then install equals and install repos. Oh, and then plan. Yeah. Oh, and maybe plan just gets returned from this. API get install. Yeah. So we can figure that out. Chip on his keylogger? No. Okay, install ID still same. If not suspended, this should be install.suspended. Oh yeah, and this shouldn't return and install. And then what is the other API that we have to do? Update data, install. Install suspend. Do we even call that? Dead code! That's what I get for not having high enough test coverage. Have you managed to get fired again? Is it out of date? No, this is still correct, but oh wait, this is not correct. Yeah, it's out of date. I feel like anytime you put the word up to date inside of a document, it's cursed to be out of date. Yeah. We can just make this more accurate. Deleting some words. I have a job at the moment. We'll just revert that commit later. DraxBS, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. Where does it get suspended from? There's a field in the install that says whether it was suspended or not, but the field is not always there. Zero Dan One says, saw this YouTube on Python ID PyScripter the other day. Has anyone tried it? I've not heard of it. XPS says, you're probably the first person I've seen coding in Nano. Well, technically it is not Nano, but I did used to use Nano on stream. Rusty Respect says, how did you learn to script/get better? Writing lots of projects. That's how I improve on stuff. Is just work on more projects. Okay, so this should take service, which is hard coded right now. Install. We'll just make these all keyword only. Install, and then install repos, tuple, install repo, ... And then from this, we'll get install.account name. We need account ID and account type. Shit. Oh, there we go. We have install ID, we have suspended, and we have plan. This should be install.install ID, and this should be install.suspended. I think that's all the fields. Actually, we can just star splat this, right? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah. We can just do this. Yes. Yes. Angeline X with the bungle carpet. Good to see you. Oh, you've been here. You were here before I started. How you doing? Yeah. This is way simpler. What? Oh. My pie should still be mad. Get API is not defined. Right. Then equals, and then return install. Install ID equals install. Install account name. JSON account login. Copy you. And copy you. Now we gotta figure out the other ones. I think it's account type. So we gotta figure out these two fields. I think payload. Oh, we want responses. Ducci, thank you for the reset with Prime at 4 months with the colon dash closing parenthesis. Appreciate your continued support. It's good to see you again. Hello, hello. I just want to be first. I wasn't actually here. Aw. Hey, Andrew. Why you gotta do me like that? Simple responses. Installation retrieval. This is what we want. Hello? Not JSON. Wait, is that not the one we want? Oh, this returns an array. This is not quite the one we want. Really? I don't have this somewhere. Get that. Neither of them. Okay, well, I'm just gonna trust. Responses. I'm just gonna trust that this format is the same as the one that we see, which I think it is because we have account login, which you already saw here, and we can get account ID. JSON account ID. Yes. Ahoy! How's it going, Kambiko? Hello, hello. Account type, which is JSON account type. Oh. Well, that's not going to work like that. We want this to be aligned here. Okay, that should in theory work. That should actually make my pie happy, right? Assuming I can syntax properly. Got a comma missing there. Unexpected keyword argument plan for install update. Indeed. Indeed. Indubitably. Why doesn't this just return an install repo? That would make way more sense. Wait, doesn't it? Does it not? Is this just is this dumb chat? API list installation repos. says a separate type. Why? Why though? Holy shit, this has a lot of stuff on it. Oh, I know why. I know why. Because there's two puts that happen here. There's this put and this put. Yep. That's why there's two types. You typed ALI instead of API? Wait, what? Oh, I didn't. Where did I do that? What? Oh, in the search? Oh. Yeah, you're probably right. You're probably right. We good though. Okay, so my pie's passing now. And I don't have a VM set up. Sounds like a stand-up update. Then we're fixing some stuff. Yeah, it's a little ambiguous. We're finally, I'm finally biting the bullet. Oh wow, we installed platform doors. Wait, why did we install platform doors? Who pulled in platform doors? So I don't think it's in my requirements. Oh, I know why I got pulled in. It got pulled in from packaging, probably. Yeah, it got installed from requirements tool. Does it not tell you why this got pulled in now? Probably from virtual env. Yeah, that would make sense. That makes sense. Virtual env, yeah. That would make sense. Internet says, not sure if the best place to ask, but does anyone have suggestions for a good laptop for coding? I mean, I like my other laptop, except the scratch pad is fucked, and I haven't tried fixing it yet. I don't know. A lightweight laptop is probably your best bet. Oh, we were gonna run the tests, yeah. The test. It's probably gonna fail the coverage report. No, surprisingly. Fail under 56. Apparently I increased the coverage. That was not the intention. I made the code simpler, or I covered more of the non-code, maybe. I don't know. Update, entire, install. Update the entire install object to hopefully prevent rogue users. Like last time. Oh, speaking of last time, auto update's done. A few spikes. This one kind of looks like a little aminal. It's even waving high. Okay, maybe I'm losing my mind. But yeah, down to 0, and in theory, should show that it's QS. Up at the top. Yay, we got zeros. That's good. Does Python have something like cargo tree to show the dependency tree? No. There's a couple of tools that do this. There's one called pip dep tree. I also wrote one before I knew pip dep tree existed, so that's what this is. That's what visualized requirements is. It comes from requirements tools, so you can see here that that's where platform doors come from. And this fucking package. Stupid. Fuck that package. Does Python have something like go mod y-m to show why dependency got pulled in? No, but you can do something similar to this, like get a tree of everything. So you could do pip freeze and pipe that into visualize requirements. And that would give you the full tree, and then from that you can search around for why things are in what places. You can also see what depends on what too. Although I think... Wait, does Eurolib 3 not have dependencies now? Or does it... Or is it because it was already displayed once? Forget how this thing... It must not have dependencies now. Huh. That'd be cool. Oh, they're all in extras. Oh. Interesting. Well, neat. Yeah, the other server says, I think Anthony built Yelp / requirements tools, which can do this. Yes, it is true. I did show that. Initiative, hello, hello. Who set the MOT to Python bad, Rust good. See, we're memeing in the chat. Perfect. Got some crazy sandcastles? Yeah, check out these sandcastles. It is a shame that it scaled down right as the queue bumped up, so it, I don't know. Still fairly good though. If we look at the actual business metrics that we care about, cringe. Let's do 12 hours. So you can see there's a big bump in queue time here, which at worst was 3 minutes, which is not terrible. It's not great, but it's not the worst. 80-second queue time. Now some of these are queuing behind themselves, so I don't have a good separation between the queuing behind themselves and not, but yeah. This is probably twisted, because that's about how long Twisted's runs take. But yeah, seems pretty good. Jess says this is what I would buy with some sort of Discord points or something, or also just sell it. I guess. What did you link? Wait, what? What did you link to? Oh, the coffee mug. Oh my god, I would buy that too. That looks fucking sick. Yeah, I should do merch. I should do merch. This is another thing for me to do though. I think I had a syntax there the first time I tried. The second one worked. That looks perfect. Awesome. One thing you can do to slightly optimize is write entry schmt, since args doesn't really make too much sense for people local. And you can just inline it. Hopefully they'll close the issue. That's what I'm hoping for, because I don't want to close it. I'll let them close it. Because sometimes people get fucking salty if you close their issues. Oh, I wrote, but I meant to write. Wait. I wrote, but I meant to write right. That's just funny how that works out. Let someone do it for you. Python merge? Oh yeah, the Python for sure. Kind of made this image on the mug. It's a vector, so you can just use it. Ooh, cool. Yeah, I should do merch. That'd be fun. I would totally wear. I would wear my merch, which maybe is like a good enough reason for me to just fucking do it, right? Oh yeah, and you can't even see all this because I wrote it off screen. My bad. Sorry. This is why I shouldn't work in this browser. But yeah, the update looks fine today. One thing that we almost always do is we check on the counts of things, and we are up to almost. We have one more person to sign up. So we're at 419 installs at the moment. Actually, if you include last time, who we just purged, then we're at 420. We also look at runs. That's a lot. I feel like last time I looked at this, it was like 100,000, like 3,000. Now it's at 120,000. Holy shit! I would wear my merch every influencer ever. I don't know. I feel like some people don't ever like they never wear their merch, or like you never see them wear their merch on camera. But I don't know. I don't know. Egotistical, yeah, right. Did you unlock my emote? I guess you did, Initiative. Cool. There are also some on-demand pages where there are a few weeks people can order things, then it's produced and shipped to everyone. Oh yeah, yeah. Bands wearing their unbanned merch on stage. I've never seen that. I've never seen that. Bands are always wearing other people's merch on stage, from what I've seen. Otherwise, you're just like, why the fuck are you? What are you doing? What are you doing, man? But yeah, this looks good. Cool. Bye. You did make it a follower emote? Yeah. I haven't made anything follower. I haven't even filled out my normal emotes. Maybe I should make the one frame of the animated emote a follower emote. Oh wait, follower emotes can only be used in followers only chat? Is that true? Is that how that works? Or it can only be used in my chat? In beta to select partners and and affiliates. Never mind, I can't flex my partner. Where's the thing where it says follower emotes can only be used in the channel which they're unlocked? Got it. That makes sense. So if I have emote slots, I should just make them sub emotes because then people can't use them elsewhere, you know? Shrugs. Shrugs. I'd get a good code change like a ghost mug, and I don't drink tea. Oh man, yeah, that would be a. what would we put with an image next to that? Because I feel like you kind of need an image, or would it just say good code change like a ghost, just in like consoles or whatever? I think I'm just gonna make the hands up a normal sub emote. Details. Oh, a pre-commit logo. Yeah, that would make sense. That would make sense, Kimiko. So a spooky pre-commit logo. Yeah. Okay. So I think this thing is done now. So we're gonna make a pull request from this. We're gonna play with my my deploy system to deploy this to the development environment. It's gotta build first though. PRN. N. Oh yes, I got it right. It's P in Firefox. So we are going to log into GitHub on my other account. Password, right? Password manager. No, that's not the password manager. There we go. Paste. I also need to log into AWS because I'm gonna fuck around with the data. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Do you remember this chat? I was like, what the fuck? Why do I have a fork of language shell script? Right. Because We use that to evade GitHub bans or org bans. Silly buttons, hello, hello. Halloween edition, indeed. Make it look like a quote, like it was a quote by Shakespeare. That would be good too. Jackie Alcine, hello. Welcome back. It's good to see you. It's been a while. How are you doing? Thinking in my head, not using a stateless password. What would that mean? They still haven't merged or even commented on the PR. Wait, which PR? Oh, the shell script one? Yeah. Doesn't surprise me. Doesn't surprise me at all. Does not surprise me. Nothing. Crickets. Yeah. I raised the PR with your coach. Yeah, I remember now. It generates the password based on a counter variable in the website name / URL. Oh. This password is bad password. Yeah. That is exactly what my password is. How did you know? Doxed. Now all of chat knows that my password is bad password. Shit. You got me. All right. here's the part of the stream where Anthony is a robot. Is that an R? Or is that an I? You think it's an R, chat? What do you think it is? I think it's an R. Fuck. MQW62C. Just press this. Wait, does it actually work? That was a trip. I was not ready. Mitch with the big raid caught us right in the middle of our capture time. Thank you for the shout out, Sarcastic Dante, and welcome to the stream, Raiders. How y'all doing today? I'm apparently listening to sensual captures while trying to log into AWS, which is wild. I was not ready for that. 7. I like how the 4 was just like 4. Oh fuck! Oh my god, that was amazing. I kind of want to log in again just to get the captcha. Is that bad? What if I would have just done like a reset? Would it have gotten me a new captcha? Because that was something else. I was not ready. I was so not ready. But what are we working on today? Mitch's workshop. How are you doing, Mitch? How's your day? How's your Monday? Not saying you're a robot, but this is sus, says Matty Two Shoes. Yeah, I fail so many caches. What the fuck, right? Just another dev says, what is going on? Yeah, right? Caches. I think the R was just the line to obfuscate, but they're usually 6 characters long, so... I think I missed one, you gotta do it again. We can log in over here, and we can do one more capsule party, okay? We'll do one more. Alright, you ready? You ready, chat? Oh, hold on, we gotta pause the music for this. You ready? Please type the numbers you hear. Five! Oh, we got the 5 again! 5! Oh fuck! Oh my god! Is this reroll? Do we want to do which of these buttons do you think is reroll? John is on fire. Thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. I think this is reroll, right? Yeah, it's a different one. Okay. Alright, let's know that. Just pause between the intro and the numbers. Yeah. It's great. Oh, you did some Circuit Python things. That's cool. Circuit Python's pretty fun. I have barely gotten past like a tutorial in Circuit Python, mostly because I didn't have enough time. But yeah, it's pretty cool. Next version will start moaning the caption. Oh no! Oh no! Yeah, that 5 was pretty wild, right? This is the next Twitch meta. Yeah, we're just gonna listen to captchas for hours. Bunch of chipmunks. I like the first one better. Yeah, the first one was better. The 2 lines is reroll. Okay, cool. Elmo works at Amazon as a caption annunciator. Yeah, the phone beep. Yeah, the phone beep was wild. When the fresh hell. Hey, how's it going, Zithrius? We were listening to audible captchas on Amazon. They're pretty wild. Just play the numbers over a porno. Oh yeah, that might be like, who knows what their sample audio data is. Okay, so we're gonna deploy this to dev. Before we merge it, I think I have to spell out the word please. Let's see if this works. We should make a Steam game where chat needs to solve a captcha together. Can't go wrong. Oh no. Today's stream sponsored by Audible. Captchas. Yeah. Oh, what is this link? What have you got for me, Sarcastic Dante? 777? Yeah. Yeah. This does actually work. If you spam 7s in bit messages, it'll just go 7777777. You have to ask nicely to deploy dev? You do. If you don't ask nicely, it doesn't do it. Twitch solves captchas, yeah. Hey, how's it going, JB Pratt, by the way? Hello. You do have to ask nicely. Okay, so what I'm going to do is go to Dynamo and delete my user. Which should simulate exactly what happens when something else happens. When the oh, I'm gonna have to re-add the plan back because I'm not actually paying in this account. Okay, so we're gonna use the power of video. Actually, I can just take a screenshot in case I need to recover it in some way. Which is the dev accounts, who cares? Okay, we got a screenshot. So we're going to delete this item and then log in results dev. I think things are going to be super broken. Maybe. This is going to 4-4. Yeah. Not super broken, but partially broken. So I should be able to add a repo here and have it successfully bring that entry back. It's eventually consistent though. So. Okay, so now it's back. And is null. I think is right. Sorry, I'm looking at it off screen to make sure that they match, and they do. Cool. That works. And now this works. Sick. Look. Let's actually edit the plan back in to be basic. I don't like to do it that way. I'd rather do it through the JSON. Basic. Sick. Okay, so now this should be a pro account again. Okay, cool. That works great. So we're gonna merge this, and it's gonna auto deploy to dev again, and then we'll deploy to prod. I thought you had to repeat the short shot in the mirror for the deploy to go through. Yeah. I've told you about the drunk check at Yelp, right? Where in order to deploy, you had to say the current date, and I was you know, wanted to deploy drunk, so I added a little thing in my Tmux pane that spit out the ISO 8601 date so that I could pass the drunk check without actually having to check the date. But yeah, that repeat the shot in the mirror seems a lot like that. If you don't say thank you, will it roll back? Oh man, that would be pretty funny. Tmux me? Yeah, we were required to use Tmux to do deploys at Yelp, so I would use Tmux just for that. But yeah, I wrote this deploy system, so this is entirely my fault if it's broken. Why is it not deployed yet? Oh, there it goes. Deploy to dev. So we already verified it in dev, so I don't need to re-verify it. So we will do deploy prod, please. And that'll deploy to prod. Did somebody deploy while intoxicated? Yelp all the time. Yeah, a lot. Well, not intentionally in a lot of cases. A lot of cases it would be like Friday, we'd be at the bar, like fucking around, and then somebody would be like, "Oh shit, things are broken. You need to come back and deploy." And I'd be like, "Fuck. Okay, I'll come back and deploy." Some of them were my fault though. Like, I got into this very bad habit and like quickly realized why it was a bad habit of Friday evening or Friday afternoon. My manager and I, Ken, would go and sit down with Ivan from security, and we would just like scheme about security issues. And occasionally we would open up Yelp and be like, wouldn't it be funny if this was a XSS vector here? And then we would find security bugs in Yelp, and then we would have to go fix them. And this happened, man, we ruined probably 4 or 5 Friday evenings from doing that. But it made Yelp more secure, so 6 of one, half dozen the other. But yeah. That's called shipping on Fridays? Yeah, there you go. Evil Gordita, hello. Deploy prod or else, yeah. Yeah, I always forget whether it's please spelled out or PLZ, like Angelina X is put. But yeah. Mastex says I can deploy from my house. I mean, I could deploy from anywhere at that point too. That was before they locked down the VPN and stuff. Don't forget to thank the bot. Good bot. Good bot. You get a thumbs up, bot. Good job. We give you a heart up here. Good bot. That's a good bot. Who's a good little bot? Also, welcome back, Masax. Hello. If your name matches up with your GitHub account, you are one of the first people that use pre-commit.ci, if I'm remembering correctly. I could be misremembering. Ace, hello. How's it going? Happy bot, happy life. Yeah, indeed. Okay, so that part's done. What else was I gonna do today? Oh, I've been streaming for 2.5 hours. Not that long today. Very short stream so far. Okay. I gotta do this later off screen. This is what the big thing we've been working on. Ban users can update install. This causes data issues. Wow. Skynet imminent. Oh no. The repo is deleted between Q and run, ends up in dubletter. That is true. I didn't look at whether it was a 404 or not. Might have been just GitHub's generic 429 error code, which like... Also, sometimes you can get 404s for eventual consistency problems. 400? No, that was a different thing. I didn't actually grab the... I don't have very good error logging right now. So... Yeah, I don't actually have the original stack traces for the things that caused this dead letter earlier. Which, like, maybe I should? I don't even know. I would want to write them somewhere. Oh, I would want to set up CloudWatch logs. Oh, it's the drop song. Zithrius says, did GitHub get back to you about the shadow banning issues? They did. They said, what? We fixed this. Can you send us the GitHub request ID? And I was like, I don't have that. It would be prohibitively expensive for me to record every GitHub request ID for this. And so we're like, oh, well, we'll forward this to engineering anyway. And yeah, I mean, we definitely know it was a lie because it happened again this week. So I removed the to-do because I fixed the code so it doesn't matter even if they fuck it up. So this will probably mean that I will get auto update dead letters instead of auto update crashes, which is an improvement, but not perfect, of course, because I can't clone their repos, and the auto update involves cloning their repo. So their install is in this like weird ass limbo state, which fucking sucks. What's the proper way to log errors? It depends on the system and what you want to handle for it. In my case, what I would want is stack trace and input values. So like, what repository was it? What pull request was it? What SHA-1 was it? And then the stack trace. That's the like useful information that I could use to piece everything back together. And maybe datetime. Datetime is probably also useful as well. Because as it is right now, there are some errors that happen that are transient, and they're not my fault. They're GitHub. Well, they're partially GitHub's fault, partially just, you know, distributed systems are distributed systems. So you just, yeah, you bend to the will of what the distributed system does, what the network feels like that day. But yeah. Honestly, today might be a shorter stream because I don't really want to get started on this today because it's going to be a lot of work. Well, we've already, okay, I guess I can summarize what we've done so far in this. So we built the Docker image that has the multiple layers stuff. We've built this thing. Oops. Nope, not that teed up high. What are you teed up high? Real solid hello world right there. Runner. We built this teed up high, which lets us get access to the image, and registry1.docker.io pre-commit.ci/runner image. So we now have a latest dash full, which has the new Swift layer in it. So that's what this layer is. Oh shit, it's downloading the Swift layer. Well, we'll show you it downloading the Swift layer. I hope it doesn't download the whole thing, because we don't need all that. But you can see the Swift layer is here. It's not in the minimal image, so I've rolled out the minimal image, and so it's still working as it did before. There was actually a couple of bugs in the script that I hastily wrote while streaming that I had to fix. Show you those. Just basically these. Okay, so this is the thing that we wrote on stream where we made the minimal end and the maximal image, and we wrote all this code, including some intentionally commented out code because for backward compatibility concerns. I merged this, deployed this, found out that it was not actually deploying the minimal image properly because this was splatting the full image over to the minimal tag. So I had to fix this line here, which I did after re-enabling the fast path. And then I realized this was broken, so I had to disable the fast path. And then I had to re-enable the fast path at the end. So got that working. How about a quick round of Clash of Code or binary search? We can do one round of binary search. If we can do that. Let's do one round of binary search. What was I doing before that? Oh, I was showing you this. Oh, and then I was going to show you opt tar-xf layer 1. This should make opt/swift. I did it right. But of course it's going to take a while because it's 3 gigs. Or something like that. 1.3. Okay, off by a little bit. And that should be opt/swift. Yay! Cool. Sick. All right, we'll do one round of binary search. All right. If you guys don't know, is it binarysearch.com or is it .io? I think it's .com. Am I logged in already? Hey, look at this. I'm friends with Lawrence. How do I do this? Create room. I'll do a medium. We'll do 25 minutes. Or do we just want easy? What do we want? What do we want, chat? Easy, hard. Easy, medium? What do we want? Build R onto an Ubuntu image, 2 GB Docker image? Yeah. At least medium? Let's just do medium then. What's this filter by companies? These are companies that apparently ask questions at this rate. Contests are 4 problems per round. We don't want contests. We just want 1 problem. Yeah, there's a max arrow length? Oh, what? They have for their ligatures? Oh, interesting. Interesting. Okay, great room. How do I share the room? Do I just do this? Can you join like this? He says, do you have any videos about pre-commit.ci? Not yet, but I plan to. I've been procrastinating on it. Is that how this works? What is this one here? Oh, line code. All right, everybody join. Join the thing. Zeke Elspeth's here. Andrea Manitra is here. This is... Oh, fuck. Is this you, Moomy? No. Whose account is that? Yeah, I like how I got ls equals ls. Oh, it is Moomy. Okay, I remember correctly. All right. So you can join this link. If anyone asks for the link, post the link. But we're gonna solve I think 1 problem in 25 minutes or something like that. Coil Twitchbot. So this is somebody has just clicked on my stream and been like, "Thank you for producing this content." So thank you, anonymous Coil user. Okay, let's do this. Round will start. Oh, or when everyone is ready. Okay, cool. Hopefully it's not like an absurdly hard one like we got the other time, which was an easy. Because whereas X had an easy one that was like super hard. You can pick whatever language you want, by the way. Isn't that a bot? Yeah, Coil is a bot, but there is a real person. There's a real person that has clicked a button. 3-player coin game. List of non-negative integers piles in where each pile resembles a number. In each move, you can do one of the following when there's no more coins. Until there's no more coins. Pick any 3 piles from the piles. A friend will take the pile with the maximum number of coins. You will get the next highest pile. What the fuck? So you're grabbing 3. Someone is taking this one. You're acquiring this one, and then you're discarding this one. So isn't this just sort? Okay, so if we sort this 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, 0. We would do 6, 5, 2. And we get 5 coins, and then we would do 4, 3, 1, and we get 3 coins. So is the answer 8? Oh, 6, 5, 1. Yeah, that's even better. Okay. So sort, I guess. Is this a list? Piles not sorted. Stop sort in place. And sort does increasing order? Of course it does. Why would it do anything else? Not decreasing. Okay, cool. So then, while piles, we'll go with a slow solution first, and then we can optimize it, right? We discard this, and then, oops, n equals 0, pile, or n plus equals piles dot pop, and then del piles 0, turn n. Your result 0. Expected 8. Hello? Oh, I did piles equals. It's an in-place sort, of course. All right. Going too slow? That's the 9%. Hey, what's up, Ace of Spades? Hello, hello. Tochiji V says, why do you write code? I don't know. I started one day and I haven't stopped. Okay, let's make this faster. Since this is really slow. We can do this by saying we can set an I, and we can instead do I plus equals 1, and then while len piles is greater than I. Oh, don't want to save. That should also work. So instead of destroying the list, we still destroy this half of the list, but this is at least cheaper. That should be faster. Yeah, 10 times faster. The funny thing is, so it's 34.9% faster. But we run it again, we're gonna get a different number. Yeah, 36% faster. Yeah, it's just kind of arbitrary. Yeah, 2 pointers if you were in a C language. I could also have done it with 2 pointers here, instead of doing it like this. But this felt easier than it should have been. Let's do this in another language. Like C++. How do you sort a vector? Is there an in-place sort? Vector in-place sort. Is it just standard sort? Not clicking that one. Oh, it is just sort. Random access iterator. Oh, I guess you can just do it with. Yeah, this is just standard sort. Okay. So standard sorts. Piles dot begin. Piles dot end. And then while I guess we can do auto then we do n plus equals star right. I could probably do my right minus minus, but I think this is more clear. Left plus plus, and plus plus left, slightly faster. I don't know, my C++ is a little bit rusty. And not in a good way. There, expect a comma or semicolon before auto. Oh, I forgot semicolon. Seg fault. Seg fault. God damn it. That's the problem with compiled languages, is they don't give you a good output. It's probably that I'm doing the iterator wrong. I think I need to move the one iterator first, or it's going out of bounds. Like, these iterators are never equal. I should probably just do greater than or equal to. Is that it? Oh, this should be less than. Your result is 9. Fucking goddamn it. Hello? Oh wait, I left in my fuckery. Now it's 10. Let's see why. Oh, we need a star. Yeah. Six and then 4. Okay, yeah, so we have to do this first. Oh, you got time limited? Rip. Rip. Okay, then this should work. Hey, I can kind of do C++. And if we want to cheese it, we'll do this, right? Yeah. I think we can also do this. We want to golf this down a little bit more. Yeah. Am I the true C++er now? Do I know any of these other languages? I could write it in Java or JavaScript. Or probably, I don't actually know enough TypeScript. I can write it in Ruby, but it would be a struggle. And Alaster says, "Hey yo, 808C, how's it going this evening? It's 1 a.m. for me. It's going well. It's going well. Just did a little binary searchy problem." My friendly courier says because that's his username. Yeah. Groupfunk says, and that binary search is in C or C++. This is C++. Binary search is a website. I don't know what it's written in. Probably written in, I don't know, it's probably a Rails app. Actually, it's probably a Node app. This is a strange type racer, yeah. Beautiful code, would hire. I feel like there's a more beatable way to write this. Is this including compile time? Wasn't Python 84 milliseconds? Yeah, Python was faster. Wait, what? Oh, 94. No, compile time would be like multiple seconds. I guess my best one was 86 milliseconds in Python. Oh yeah, why is my C++ slower than my Python? It must be, so my guess is that they call the full executable, and in Python they instrument and process. That would be my guess. Although there's no reason for that because they have a function here. They could link this in. I don't know. Probably it's written in Node. I predicted. Oh, speaking of the man himself is in chat. This guy made binary search. We got a VIP. We got a VIP in chat. There you go. Now you have a fancy badge. Emma Esther says, I actually started in Java when I was a tyke. Java 1.2 on Windows 98. Whoa. Yeah, the bot's also 1 in 10, so this doesn't always happen. You just got unlucky. Python is faster than C++ confirmed. Okay, so we can ask Lawrence. So, this is basically the same algorithm as I wrote for my Python code. How does the how does the execution engine work? Does it run a does it instrument the whole sub process through like time, or does it run in process? It's relative. Oh yeah, the percentages is relative to language. So actually, I'm amazed that my percentage is higher in C++ than my Python percentage. I would have thought that people would have Like this would have been the immediate, oh yeah, 2 pointers problem. I'm guessing it's something to do with auto. We could do auto references instead. I don't think that's going to change anything. Actually, I don't think it's going to compile. Cannot bind non-const L value reference. Auto just, these are just iterator, left iterator and right iterator. Probably not using sort is faster. How would you do without sort? Yeah, how would you do this without sort? You kind of need to sort this, I think. Oh, a custom sort? Oh, you're saying standard sort. You're saying that Tim sort in Python is faster than C++ sort. That could be it. Could be it. That could be it. All right, do we want to do one more of these, or are we gonna call it here? What do we think? What do you think in chat? If we do one more, we gotta wait 20 minutes, so we'll do one more. All right, we'll look through some solutions while we're at it. So DDELSP has got a solution in Python, which looks very much like my optimized solution. Actually, pretty much identical. Does it still keep my Python solution? It does. Actually, look at how they are exactly the same code. The only difference is the variable names. That's pretty wild. Ace's base still working. Moomy. Oh, are you trying to get the I wonder if you could do this purely with a slice. I don't think you could. I think you would need one other thing. Oh, look at my 20 gems. I got 20 blue gems, chat. I was gonna do Java, but I don't do this stuff on Java very often. Yeah, how would I do this in Java? I'd probably just array list and 2 integers. My co-founder wrote most of the judging stuff, so I'm not too familiar with it, but I think a lot of C++ slowness has to do with parsing the test data from JSON into native types. Oh. Shouldn't that not count towards the timing? I would hope that's outside the timing. But that would make sense. That would make sense. Yeah, Python's JSON is fairly optimized. Fairly optimized. All right, we'll do one more. Do you get, Lawrence? Do you get a notification when I open this up? Is that how you knew to come to the stream, or were you just having to watch at the same time? Because if so, that's cool. Oh, you were just randomly? That's crazy. Python's JSON is slow if you're pressing a lot of. Oh yeah, if you have to build large objects, it's not so. But hopefully you don't have to build large objects. All right, I don't have to give DDEL stage fright here. Should I try it in another language? You can do it in JavaScript. Oh wait, the round is over. Wait, it's done already? Oh, okay. We can add people as friends. You can all be my friends. All right. Oh, I see. You can click give up. I understand. RabbitJSON, SeriJSON is way faster, not to mention CindyJSON. Yeah. All right, we're gonna do one more. Send me the link for those of you that want to join. Here's the link. CindyJSON as well. Highly recommend reading all the tricks they. Oh. Create a list of streamers' usernames and send a notification to Slack/Discord whenever they start a competition, then crash their streams as a form of guerrilla marketing. I mean, it seems legit. I would do that. Oh, we got another person who's joined. All right, here we go. We are gonna not do JavaScript. A number of concatenations to create I always hate subsequence problems. You're given two lowercase alphabet strings s and t. Return the minimum number of times you must concatenate s such that t is a subsequence of s. For example, if we concatenate ABC 3 times, we'd get ABC, ABC, ABC. What? So the like really dumb solution to this is you just continually concatenate. But there's no way that's going to be fast enough for whatever the large data set is. Well, we can write the dumb solution first. We can also do if not t, return 0. Oops. And then while t not in sao.get value, I'm using a string builder to avoid the n squared string building. Sao.write s. Turn in. Oh, but there's a chance that it never happens. Ranger K, thank you for the follow. Welcome to the stream. Hopefully you're doing well. So this will loop forever in the case when it doesn't. How can we know if it never does? So in this case, we know that it must contain the first character. Oh, I see how we can do this. So we find the first character, the match of the first character. There could be multiple matches of the first character. We find the first sub-sequence match. So we find AB is here. And then you iterate by adding this and checking each character. Wait, how did this ever appear? Subsequence. Oh, am I getting the terms wrong? Is subsequence not substring? Subsequence is a extraction? Oh, if it's an extraction, this gets easier. Yeah, it's just extraction. It's just A, B, B, D. A, B, B, D. Okay. So that makes it slightly easier. Like a sorted set representation? We can still have if not t return 0. We still have that. And while I is less than len s, we gotta walk through each of the strings. J equals 0 while j is less than len t. C equals si. If tj is equal to c, then I plus equals 1. Oh boy. We have a lot of state here. Okay, if we match a character, then we increment. Actually, we can just do si. That we don't need. Oops, I just tried to use standard keyboard shortcuts. Of course, that's not going to work here. It's equal, we do that. And then j plus equals 1. I guess we do if I is equal to 1s. That's gonna be gross. Return n. Which actually we can just make this while true. And we also need to detect the case where we add an entire string and we don't increment at all. If I is equal to I before, then we return -1. I think that's the solution. Seems kind of gross. Here result 2 expected 3. Wait, which one has to contain which one? Candidate S such that T is a subsequence of S. I have it backwards. Oh, this is right. I have these backwards. Wait. S T T because we add S a bunch of times. Uh-huh. We have very, very large strings. How do we optimize this? How many streamers use pre-commit.ci? I don't know, probably only one. Ace says, to be fair, it took me a while to understand what the question was asking. Yeah. Does the subsequence have to be in consecutive order? Yeah, no, it's a subsequence, not a substring. That's what I messed up as well. Okay, so in theory, so this will work, but it's pretty slow. We could compute min indexes of each of the characters for this particularly bad case. It doesn't make all of them. Like, you kind of need a tree. You kind of need to take your input string and turn it into a tree to optimize the general case of this being terrible. I don't really want to build a tree. A tree where from each point there is an edge with a weight to the next character. So like in this case, there's a 0 for a Z. And then I assume this is all Z's, or there's like an A in there somewhere. Probably got a shit ton of Z's and then an A. And then as soon as you find the A, you'd write a map from that till the end. So then you wouldn't have this loop here, you would just have an ON here. That might be worth it. I don't know if I can do that in 15 minutes though. Oh no, not a trees. I can't do trees. A try? It is actually. Is it a try? It's not quite a try. Can I just represent it as a dict? But building that's gonna be n squared. Well, building it naively is gonna be n squared. I don't think I'm gonna have time to fix it, but we're gonna try. Make tree thing. Bum, 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 bum. For S in, is it ASCII lowercase? Yeah. String.ascii lowercase. If S in, or if C, I'll show you how does this work. So if we find an O at this, we'll get rid of the O? No, we have to do 1 plus. Recursion! IDX plus 1. Yeah. That in theory makes us a tree. Okay. Hey, friendly courier. Hello, hello. Then we can do try. Well, actually, we gotta make our tree. The tree is made from T? Yeah. Tree equals make tree thingy T. Try tree tree S of I except value error. Let's write -1. Oh. Otherwise, J plus equals JN and I'm glad control scroll works. J plus equals this, I plus equals 1. And if I is equal to lim t, then turn in. That should make this inner loop on. I don't know that it makes it faster though. Invalid syntax. Oh, I got it right here. Name error make tree thingy is not defined. There's two yolks with my naming. String index out of range. Oh, what? Oh, this should be an S. Fucking goddamn it! Now we're off by one. Did I do it backwards again? Repeating S. Oh, I did it backwards again. Should be S. And this should be T. Should be T. Here B. Now it's gonna return -1. What did I do? Zithrius is here. Okay, so this is really hard to see. Fortunately, we have PPJ. Okay, so it took 1 step to get to A, 2 steps to get to B, 0 steps to get to D. And so the first run of this, we are looking for repeating dabs. So we're looking for A, so we get this 2. Oh, so we get, there's not index error. It's only index error if j is equal to 0, then we return -1. Oh god. I was trying to indent this. Otherwise, we break out of this loop. Remove the print. New relic? Oh no, chat. Don't tell them. Don't tell them, chat. New relic? Are you the company New Relic? Is that a thing? Or is this somebody just named New Relic? Oh my god, it is actually New Relic. Don't tell them, chat. Welcome to the stream. How y'all doing? I'll give you a shout out so that my viewers can check out your channel as well. It's actually fairly hard to find that, so don't worry about it. New Relic's fine. I don't have any problems with the company. I just have a story from a long time ago about New Relic. Fuck these problems, says D-Dolls. Yeah, hey, what's up, Cho? Hello, hello, welcome, welcome. I've seen you before, but I guess it's the first time you've talked in chat. Welcome, welcome. Uncle Scientist and Exo Mi Amor. I like that. I like that. That's a good name. I approve. And no, you can't search it from explains. You got it's a little bit I didn't put it in a playlist specifically for that reason. Okay, so B and BB is failing. So what happens here? You got a tree returns -1. Man, S and T is really wacky here. Okay, so S is B. Do I have this wrong again? Oh no, S is this. Okay. So 0 is less than 1. Cool. We get a subtree from this. We should get T of I, which should be the B. And that should give us back 1. Oh, it should give us back 0. Oh, I think this needs +1. Oh, that didn't actually retry that same solution. Dude else gave up. Oh no. Oh, I'm still gonna be too slow. God damn it. It's because of all the string copies, probably. Can do this though. Hopefully that'll. Oh, I mean, that doesn't tell us much. Come on, be fast enough. Wrong answer. What? Wrong answer. My result 2, expected 1. Oh no. Oh no, chat. Oh no. If S equals T, return 1. That can't be right. But there's because it probably has the same case if it's repeated. Yeah, like this one. Why am I off by 1? If I just subtract 1? now we're now we're just guessing. Actually, I think this code is dead. Now we're changing too many things at once. Oh wait, this is no longer right. I don't know. We tried. Hey, what's up, Off the Band? Hello, hello. DL says, I got like 25 other cases covered, but the stupid case that you're on just fucked me. Oh yeah, the super long one. Robotic Cat, hello, hello. Young is red, cordial jumps through brick wall. Oh yeah! What is cordial? Yeah, I don't know how to make this faster. Oh wait, it might be fast enough now. It's just that this is wrong. How much time do I have? Probably not enough to actually debug this. 2 minutes! Alright, speed debug. Solution.solve ABD ABD. And then breakpoints. Unexpected argument, what? Oh, solution print run. That's what I get for rushing. PP tree. Okay, so E should be 0, and then... Oh, this is off by 1. Oh, you gotta subtract n. Shit. Next minus n. Plus. Fuck! It's still too slow. I cannot think of a way to make this faster. I could lazily build the tree. That's the only way I can think to make this faster. Yeah, we could lazily build the tree. How much time do I have to do this? We can still work after it, right? N until S and C. Functools.lru cache max size equals 1. Getting that dynamic programming in here. Try return s.index cn minus n set value error return -1. Then we no longer need a tree. And then jn equals n until sti and j. If jn is equal to -1 and j is equal to 0, return -1. Well, if jn is equal to -1, break, else j plus equals jn 1, I plus equals 1. Tree is not defined. Where the fuck is the tree? Where the tree at? Slice? Indices must be integers or none or have a double under index. Oh, I did SCN. I need SNC. This is where named only arguments would have come into play. Please continue. Pizza Sleeves, welcome back. Dr. Max, skip this upgrade as a pro feature. Surely one of the later stages of capitalism. Yeah, exactly. Just switch to Podman. There you go. That's a good advice. Is this finally going to be fast enough? Holy fucking shit, it's finally fast enough. God damn. Okay. I'm done. I got it. This was way fucking simpler than the crazy ass fucking tree that I was building. Yeah, I don't know how it's only faster than 41%. That seems... well, not even faster that time. Yeah, it should always be the fastest. I guess you could establish a pattern at some point, maybe. I don't know. Anyway, this was fun. Let me do my little spiel, then we'll send you off to another channel. My name is Anthony. I upload my previous content to YouTube, and that is youtube.com/AnthonyWritesCode, where you can find educational videos that I try and upload daily, as well as previous streams, which are streams, yeah. I normally stream Monday evenings and Saturday at noon in Eastern Time, and I announce my streams in 2 places. Sometimes I'll stream other days, so make sure to follow in these locations to get notified, or follow on Twitch, etc., etc. But I announce on Twitter. We should get those links in the chat, Twitter. And I also announce them on Discord. I'm trying to get Discord partners, so please join the Discord. And I don't know, you don't have to view and talk, but it would help me get to Discord partner. But anyway, that's all I've got for today. Thank you all for stopping by, and let's go find someone to raid.